Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Great Western Trail. So it's been a year since I first played Great Western Trail. Do I still like it? Have I played it since? The answer is yes. I still like it. Yes, I've still played it. I played it just the other day. I've had about 3 plays of this game since I did the original video, which makes this actually one of the more played games than a lot of other games that I've done videos for. I still like the game. I think that it is definitely due for an expansion, which has happened. Or is happening. I can't work out if it's actually come out yet or not. It's not available yet, but I'm sure it will be available very soon. The expansion for this sounds like it's a really wonderful addition to the game. This came out at a similar time to the Terraforming Mars, and I fear that the two games went, boom, Terraforming Mars, and Great Western Trail kind of got overlooked a little bit. I actually think that this is a better game than Terraforming Mars. I've said on my Terraforming Mars videos that I'm not the hugest fan. I'll leave that alone now. So please comment below or comment on the Terraforming Mars one if you're a huge fan of it and tell me that I'm an idiot. That's fine. But I just, for the way I think, I much prefer Great Western Trail. They're by the same publisher, at least in America and Australia, that's Stronghold Games. I really like the games that are coming out of Stronghold and have been coming out of Stronghold, or at least the games that I've purchased that are coming out of Stronghold. I think that this is a worthwhile game. Where I'm at with this game, however, is the last time I played it, I was like, almost just going through motions. We flipped over the cards, so we're using the opposite sides of cards, so there's a little bit of difference there. But it also felt like I know exactly how to get to where I need. And I think that's the time when an expansion is really worthwhile to get on top of. Because this is such a good game, I think the expansion will be good. Haven't played it yet, so hands off, and I'll get to it eventually. And please comment below if you have played the expansion, if you like it, if you dislike it. That would be really good to know. But out of the games that I've played with this, I haven't won every game. I have lost games to first-time players. I have played this with the full complement of 4 players. I've played it with just the 2. Both games are tight and tough, and I find that the moving up the trail, you fall on the same spots, but you're not necessarily choosing the same spots. That doesn't really make sense. So you get to move up to 3 spots, so you can choose to go 1, 2, 3. Now, within those 3, you may decide to stop on this one this time, but you might not decide on that to stop on that next time. The reason you generally decide to stop on a spot or not is if you have a card in your hand that is extra. So if I've got 2 brown cows, I'm probably going to stop on the place that allows me to give up one of those brown cows to take some money. Then I'll draw cards back out of the deck to enable me to kind of keep growing my hand throughout the journey. Knowing that is a really worthwhile thing, but you can also stop on those spots for various other reasons. So I will almost always, I'll stop on the place where I can pick up cows. So each time I go through the track, I'm going to pick up a cow from the tableau, assuming I've got enough money. I will almost always stop on the place that allows me to hire more players, assuming I've got enough money. And those couple of things that allow me to kind of just keep growing are things that I will keep going to. I've discovered that moving the train forward isn't actually as worthwhile. I feel like the expansion probably changes that a little bit. But at the moment, I have not really moved my train unless I've had to stop on a spot that kind of moved the train forward depending on how many guys you got. And in which case, I'll move it forward 1, I'll move it forward 2. I found the track that enables me to get the most points out of the game that I think that I can get. That usually means that's the end of my gaming, but I still like it. I think it's a good game. As I say, adding an expansion to that will change how I play and will change the way that I kind of think about the game and kind of move through the game. Having all this kind of knowledge behind this game, it makes it a lot easier for me to play it. It makes it a lot harder for anyone who's fresher on the game or newer on the game to come at it against me. I'm not putting out a challenge saying I'm the best player in this game ever, but I think that this is one of those games that if you've got a couple of times played through it, you've gotten a really good idea of what's going to get you the points, what you can move towards, what you can build. And doing those things will tend to get you to a final point. So I need to play this game with people who've played the game before so that I can see just how other people play as well. Look, I think I'll leave it there. If you've got any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you've got any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to see what games I've been playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.